What's going on, everyone? So, I'm a big Power Rangers guy. Grew up in the 90s kid. So, of course, Power Rangers nostalgia. And I would love nothing more than to, just have a modern Power Rangers for us. Those that grew up in the, 80s, 90s, early 2000s. I mean, I know Power Rangers has been around up until, last year or so, but, the we as the original Power Ranger fans growing up, Super Sentai and all that stuff, right? Like, you know, eh, we're all of age. We're all old enough, right, to have an R-rated Power Rangers film or series or something along those lines. And we keep getting like rumors and talks and all this stuff about like, hey, they're gonna release it, and they're gonna make one, and they're gonna do this, and they're gonna do that, and they're gonna do this, and they're gonna do that, and nothing ever seems to actually happen. Nothing ever seems to actually come to fruition. Well, it looks like we may actually be getting something finally. Got a little confirmation, and I could not be more excited. Again, as a fan of Power Rangers. So, Jonathan E. Steinberg and Dan Schatz, Pierce E. Jackson, confirm that they are developing a live action Power Ranger series for Disney's Plus. So, this is something that, again, I am very excited for because the idea of the Power Rangers movie, I know it didn't have like great reception and stuff like that. I actually enjoyed it, if I'm being honest. I still have watched it several times. Is it like the greatest thing ever? No. But that 2017 movie, I think, is better than people give it credit to. And look, maybe it's just my nostalgia talking or whatever. Sure. Okay. But I do. I actually think it's a half decent movie. I like the idea though. Now, we don't have details on this series on if it's going to be more kid friendly, more family friendly, or more adult friendly. There have been rumors for all of it. There have been rumors about continuing like the kids version and the kids story. There's talks about kind of making an R-rated or adult style series and film. Right? My guess is this will probably be more leaning towards the family friendly side of things with Disney Plus and everything. But I hope it's more of like like a Marvel series, something like that. Where like, yeah, the kids can watch it, but adults can love it and enjoy it too. That's my hope. I hope it's like, because the problem is like the Power Rangers series now, they're very modernized, but not in the good way. Like the acting is not. I mean, look, the acting Power Rangers. You go back and watch the old Power Rangers stuff. Like the acting was not pristine and stuff. But like it's more kiddie. It's more protected, right? Which is fine. Obviously, it's a kid show, but like it's not anymore to people like us. It's just like all these things that Pokemon and all this other stuff. We all grew up with that. We're all grown. Yes, we want our kids to enjoy and experience and go through what we went through, but like we as adults want to experience that as well. Like the modern Power, like I'll watch like some of like the later like In Space stuff like that. Like I'll like randomly like watch episodes here and there. Yeah, I've seen most of them. Like the last season that I think I actually watched was like I think Mega Force. After that, I feel like I've seen another season after that. To be honest, I haven't kept up with it. Like I would watch it, years came out, but like I said, eventually it started getting kind of like, like the oh my gosh, oh no, the monsters, right? Like that new modern Nickelodeon and Disney acting. I just personally, again, it's for kids. I get all that stuff, right? But personally, for me, it's not something I'm like, oh yeah, this is great, right? Like I again, the classic Power Rangers, they weren't like winning Oscars and stuff acting wise, but I don't know. Again, maybe it's my nostalgia talking. But point is that I really want a modern Power Rangers. I think that there is a lot of potential for that, Marvel style. Like I don't want it to become a Marvel movie. Yeah, it's not what I'm saying. I mean, in the sense of like, like I said earlier, you have Marvel series that, like, yes, they're really pertaining to the older audience, but like kids can watch it too, right? Like that's what I would like to see. Something where like, my kids can sit there and watch it with me, and we can all watch it together, and they're like, oh, this is cool and blah blah blah. But like for us as adults, we're like, this is awesome. This is the greatest thing ever. Right? Like that's what I hope for. Right. I also wouldn't hate just a full-fledged, and I've talked about this, like a horror Power Rangers. Think about it. You have all these like witches and monsters and aliens and all this stuff. Right? Like you could do a really dark, gritty, like horror style Power Rangers film, and I would love it. Love it. Right? Like imagine, Rita's this like evil, like grotesque witch type thing. And you just have like real monsters and stuff. Like really kind of again, make it rated R, have it be rated R. You could still do the kid one, right? Like I'm not saying like, that's like only rated. No, like you could still do the kid ones, you could still do the family friendly ones, all of that. But I really want like a hardcore, just R-rated, over the top, use like real special effects and CGI, like put some money into it, right? Like and give us like real monsters and witches and just like special effects and the Megazords. Like give me all of that. Give me some like just something that we can all watch as adults. Just be like, dude, this is the greatest thing ever, right? Like that's what I want. Ultimately, that's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm hoping for, is that we get something along those lines. Like, here's a series that, here's the kid series, here's the, family friendly series, and then here's like the, don't let your kids watch this because it's dark and scary, right? Like, that's what I want. Because, I mean, in reality, that's what Power Rangers would like. If Power Rangers was real, that's what it'd be. You're fighting space monsters and beings from other dimensions and other times and witches being trapped in vials and all, and trash dumpsters, space dumpsters, and all kinds of stuff, right? Like it would be dark, it would be scary, it would be terrifying. Like I want that badly. And then, but I think more likely than not, we get, like I mentioned, the family friendly one, the Marvel version type thing. That's my guess. But anyway, as always, this is a discussion. I pass question you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. What do you think? What are your thoughts? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Kind of mixed in the middle. You excited for a potential Power Ranger series? However you feel, either way, let me know down in the comments below. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me a lot. It's me enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.